Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Francis Nanamos Ansari, and today I will be presenting on a provocative topic, robbing a bank through the lens of Keynes' categorical imperative. This discussion will walk us through how a classic moral theory evaluates a morally complex situation. Here is a quick roadmap for our journey. First, we will briefly explore the ontology and Kant's ethical framework. Then we will apply Kant's three formulations of the categorical imperative to the act of bank robbery. We also analyze the ethical implication and conclude with a reflection on how this philosophy applies in real life. What is deontology? Deontology is a duty-based ethical theory. It is less concerned with the outcome of action and more focused on whether an action follows moral rules. This framework was formalized by Immanuel Kant, who argued that moral laws should apply to everyone universally and unconditionally. The categorical imperative. At the heart of Kant's ethics is the categorical imperative. It is a principle that asks, can this action be universalized? Can everyone do this without contradiction? If the answer is no, the action is immoral. It is a test of moral reasoning that doesn't depend on context or consequences. Let's look at the Kant's three formulations and how each applies to robbing a bank. First formulation, universal law. If everyone robbed banks, the banking system will collapse. The action fails as a universal law. Second formulation, humanity as an end. Robbers treat people like bank staff and customers as mere tools of their gain. This fails Kant's second test of respecting others as ends in themselves. Third formulation, kingdom of ends. Kingdoms of ends. Could rational beings agree to a moral law allowing robbery? Clearly not. Such a law would erode trust and justice. Each test reinforces the immorality of robbery, even before considering consequences. formulations apply to robbery. To sum up, all three formulations fail when applied to robbery a bank. From a Kantian view, the act is fundamentally wrong. Why? Because the universal law fails. The humanity as end fails. Kingdom of ends also fail. Kant also emphasizes intention. Even if someone robs a bank out of depression or a desire to help others, their act is still wrong if it doesn't align with duty. The motive doesn't override the moral law. He also suggests objections. Some may ask if it's to feed a starving family. While compassionate, Kant insists that we can't justify bad means with good ends. For him, morality must be principled, not circumstantial. When we adhere to Kantian ethics, we support honesty, respect, and consistency. In a broader sense, this encourages a stable and respectful society where actions are grounded in shared moral duties. With a conclusion, so what is the verdict? What is the verdict? Robbing a bank, even under pressure, is unethical under Kantian ethics. It violates the principles of universalizability, human dignity, and rational moral autonomy. With my closing thought, I leave you with a quote from Kant himself. Kant says, "Live your life as though your every act were to become a universal law." This is a call to live with integrity and moral clarity, not only when it is easy, but especially when it is hard. Thank you.